So just a little bit of an update, I guess, on this bocage medieval tree. Uh, yeah, I just get into it sometimes. I forget to turn the camera on, and then you get a certain ways ahead, and you go, wow, I better maybe show this and talk a little bit about it, because I think there's always some interesting lessons in all of this, simply because I'm learning as I go. Like, I find that tree construction or tree modeling, perhaps is a good term or a better term, is it's an evolution, like a skill evolution that everybody is subject to. Like you'll never really master trees, because you'll always want to do a tree that's different. Or a tree will, like, you'll have a tree in your mind and it just doesn't come out the way you thought it would. However, the direction that it's going kind of takes you along with it. You know what I mean? So, like, you can see how these main limbs are still bendable. I haven't worked them in, but I just want to talk about that for just a second. Now, the one thing I really like about here, let me just show you this sisal bush. This is one of my favorite ones. I made like about 50 or 60 of these. You can see, like, isn't that amazing? Like, that's sisal rope and 12 millimeter static grass glued on with matte medium, like just done in stages. And then of course they've been painted with the airbrush dark brown, and then a dusting of earth, or you know, buff or flesh or whatever color that you want, really, just to give you that branch look. So, you know, here I am working on this, and I'm thinking, okay, this is an old tree, and there's a saddle in here, or a crown, and you know, I might just use one of these, since they're so versatile. Like, I find that all the tree branches and sisal bush are incredibly versatile for any scale or any tree. That's what's neat about them. Here's one that I put some leaf flock on, which I have to massage these out. Like, you'll see that some of the leaves will shed, see? But that's good. That's what you want to do. Like, you knock off a lot of the bulk, so you see a lot more of the branch work and so on. I really like these. The one color that I really like is this little diorama I've been working on the side, is this here. Like, I don't know who put these leaves out. I don't think it was knock. If it was a long time ago. Like, I mean, over 20 years ago, somebody gave me a bag of this, and I only have a tiny bit left. I really love it. Like, I didn't have to paint any of that. What I basically did was, like you can see at the back here, it's the same, like these are the same here, and they're just flocked. And they just, like, these will work, like, you could use these for N scale trees, HO, 1/35 bushes, like, it doesn't matter. Sisal rope bush trees that's why they're so awesome. So here's, let me just show you this here in closing on this part. So here's those wire branches that, you know, I've made lots, like, in the past. For those of you that have watched my tree videos, if you check the tree videos, I show you how I make all of these, and I still use them now. Like, these I made separately, and then when I just put glue on them like that and sprinkled 12 millimeter static grass on them, see? And then I'll just airbrush these too, and there's the branch work. And then you can see I can just bend and shape the tree at will. And they're just so tough because of the acrylic matte medium. And then I'll choose what flock I want to use. I'm not sure yet, but there's all manner of flock, like foam leaves, knock leaves, like you name it. And if you're in a pinch, or you're bothered by the color, you can always airbrush with thin acrylic colors as well. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm really liking the direction that this tree's going. And these limbs, like, I'll just show you this before I close here. See the loop? So when I bent the wire, I just pinched in my fingers, and I left that loop there so that I can, as I'm modeling this tree, you can see I've used basically this golden fiber paste, put it in front of the fan, and in a couple hours it was already fairly rigid, and then the day after it's really hard, but still I could squeeze it and, you know, push tools into it or whatever. It's really cool. It does get a little bit stiffer more over time, but you can see everything stays flexible. I really like the way the roots have worked out here. So that'll be neat. When I paint that, I can insert that into the fast smash foam hillside or whatever and have some of that exposed, you know. Like here's another method I like to do now is take the limb that's already been sort of modeled. Like I can paint this now or later on the tree, but I can just put this loop on here like this and then just twist off the remaining loop with the wire and then use the, you know, the fiber paste to kind of blend it away. And now I've got some secondary limbs and other support branches going on here too, see? Do you know what I mean? So I can shape the whole composition of the tree throughout the whole process and right into final when it mounts on the diorama, okay?